Carob tree, agroplants.org, also known as Carub tree, or Ceratonia is silique. So this tree, it's perennial evergreen, can be also semi-deciduous in a colder climate, used for the edible pods. It's actually fruits, and also as ornamental for a shade. It's a shade tree. It's also drought tolerant. It can survive really long period of drought. Also possible to grow it as a bonsai. You need to graft it and you will get even fruits. If you would like to grow it, there is a link below. Link is the right top side. If you purchase it, this is donation for this channel. Also, don't forget to subscribe. It's really helpful for this channel to grow. You can grow it in variety of climate. Mediterranean, subtropical, and even temperate climate. Hardiness zone will be from 9 to 11. The leaves are, as you can see, it's a gray with a little green with a little bit gray, can be even. Mostly it's just dust on it. Flowers are yellow, orange, or red. There is a female and male flowers on separate trees. And some cultivars can be even pollinate without the male, so this is an option. The pods are edible and they are color brown. Better to pick them when they are fully ready. The seeds are not edible, be aware. And this is just the fruits. Let's start with how to grow it actually. This is the important part. Better more than -3 Celsius, so it can survive frost, better even without frost, but grow well with -3. It can be also, it's 26 Fahrenheit, it was Celsius. Except this can survive lower temperature in the beginning when it's young. Maybe a little bit protection in a colder area. Maybe even you can grow it in hardiness zone of 9 freely without any problem, and even 8B. It's just possible, but with the right protection, especially when the plant is young. You need to add, when the tree is young, fertilizer to help it grow, a lot of nitrogen, just to help it to grow. After it's mature, because no need for fertilization unless it's you gotta sell it. But except this, it will be enough fruits for you and your family and all the neighborhood. One tree will be enough. Better well-drained soil, and better also slightly alkaline. Can survive and grow well in regular soil, but as far as I understand, it's just better grows in slightly alkaline. You can start to grow it by plant seeds or air layering. Cutting it's also possible. It's better to graft it, because if you start from seeds and you get male, or you also get a female when you don't have a male, it's a little bit problem. You can also choose cultivars that will be more juicy, bigger, smaller seeds, and some cultivars it will take years, even 40 years to get fruit, so better to graft it, really, that you will know what you get. Be aware that it's one male tree on 20 to 25 female trees. So you don't have to put a male tree in your garden. Possible to graft it below the female, that the female will be higher, that will get more sun. Possible also that the male will be in the top, because you don't harvest the fruits, so it's another option. It depends if you have the option to harvest it from a higher location. You just use a stick and cut it. It's really easy. Except this, most of the cultivars need 2 trees, male and female. So be aware, if you choose a female that can grow without male, it's good. There is in the market, as far as I know it, and I saw it in my own eyes, but it's hard to know because we have it's grow here naturally, so you have so many males around here of carob, so I don't know if it's really true or not, so I just need to let you know. Planting season will be from hardiness zone of 9 to 10A, spring to the autumn. If you plant it in the autumn, be aware that it will be more sensitive to, so no need, it's possible, but better until the summer. Hardiness zone of 10 to B to 11 can be all the year, better in the spring or the autumn. Better not in the coldest day in the winter and not the hottest day in the summer. If you want a good establishment for the tree without to put water, just to plant it in the wild, so autumn will be also good. Or even the spring, again, it's grow well. Major pests are the aphids and scale insect. Pruning will be in the autumn to the winter after the fruits. No point to prune it after the plant is big unless you need something specific, a dangerous branch that's gonna fall or something like this. Except this, it can grow many years without you to touch it at all, to do nothing with this tree. This tree is just to put and forget. When it's young, better to design it the way that you want, and even if you want as a bonsai, it's also possible. If you grow it as a bonsai, better to graft it very, very when it's young and low, very low, or to start by cutting. It's better. The height of the tree will be from 5 to 15 meters, so it's been 15 to 45 feet. Growth speed will be medium in amazing condition. Mostly, it's a lot of time it's slowly growing, especially when it's young. Water, amount of water, it can be a small amount of water. Minimum it's 200 millimeter per year. Can be also bigger amount of water. It won't be a problem, but need good drainage in area with a good winter, with a lot of rains. When the tree is young and need a little bit more water until it's established, unless you start from seeds. And don't forget, it's a drought tolerant, very drought. Better to grow it in full sun. When the tree is young, possible in half shade, but it will be a little bit slower. But it will arrive to the sun probably. Except this blooming season will be in the autumn. The fruit season will be in the autumn, so it means 1 year after the flowers you will get some fruit. Major pests are the borer, and you can eat it raw, dried, powders, substitute for chocolate. There is a lot of things that you can do with the Carob fruits. It takes between 3 to 9 years to bear the fruits. It can also take above 5 years. If it doesn't bear fruits after 5 years, let's say, consider to graft it. It's just better. Except this, the best way to harvest it will be just to shake the tree. Take a pole or something like this and shake the tree and hit the tree. It will fall down. Better sowing. It's quite hard, I would say sometimes. I don't know why. I didn't have a problem, but a lot of people complain, so I let you know about it. So better to sow it in 25 Celsius. It means 77 Fahrenheit. Soak the seeds 2 to 4 days before. Switch the water every few times a day. Saving seeds until you sow it. It will be in room temperature, dry and dark. Better to use fresh seeds. Germinate better. Best sowing season will be in the spring, possible also in the autumn and in the end of the winter in a hot climate. Better to do it directly not directly in the soil, but also possible if you want to graft it. Better in a pot. The depth of the sowing 2 to 3 centimeters, so it's been plus minus of 1 inch. Better to keep the soil until it germinate. Moist soil temperature from 22 to 27 degree, and sunny location with good drainage. Except this, it might take germination time from 2 weeks to 1 year. So it depends if the seeds if it's fresh or not. Mostly when the seeds are not fresh, it's entered to a dormant of some kind, and it's take a while until it will germinate. Except this, it's not very hard to grow. You can grow it even is just outside of your garden in the street, it will grow well. The main problem is that it might take a little while before you will get fruits, and you need female and male. And from to sow the seeds, it's a little bit headache, but it's really possible. And I don't know why people complain about it. I didn't have problem, but people complain probably because the quality of the seed it's really important, and fresh seeds it's probably much better and give better results. That's all from growplants.org. Don't forget to subscribe, visit our website, and of course, if you have any question, just ask. You have here links about more videos, some lists, subscribe, and of course, purchase a plant, and this is donation for our channel. I hope you enjoy, and come visit us again.